The Old Testament prophet Micah says this, "He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God." That verse was the inspiration for the 6-8 project at Calvary, a weekend that we set aside every year to focus on ways we can practice justice and mercy. Since the 6-8 project began in 2017, we've packed hundreds of thousands of meals that were sent overseas. We've learned about meeting the physical and spiritual needs of children through the Compassion Experience. We've raised funds and awareness about the need for clean drinking water in many parts of the world, and many other projects that have helped us understand God's heart for those in need of justice and mercy. This year, the 6-8 project will focus in part on immigrants and refugees. Over the past year and a half, we've been able to help several families settle into a new life here in Colorado. We're continuing to partner with them and preparing to help more families in the future. God tells us, "You shall treat the stranger who sojourns with you as the native among you, and you shall love him or her as yourself." There's so much we can still learn about God's heart for those who have left their homes and become our neighbors, but there are challenges too. Like, how do we do that in a world where border security and immigration law is so confusing and hard to navigate? On Saturday, May 6th, we're going to hear from Matthew Sorens. He's the Senior Vice President of Advocacy and Policy at World Relief and is an expert on immigration law. We'll be able to ask him our questions, and we'll learn together about ways we can all help.
This year, for the 6-8 project in Erie, we are focusing on justice, mercy, and humility toward the immigrant and refugee. We also have the opportunity to practice mercy by providing much-needed household items and school supplies for refugees coming to Colorado. We'll also continue our partnership with Erie Uplink by providing food for kids in Erie who need nutritional support.
In Boulder, we're partnering with 3 community organizations in our city. The Safe House provides shelter and advocacy for those experiencing domestic violence. We'll be working with them to improve their facility, including their playground and library. Habitat for Humanity is beginning to build freestanding foundation homes at the Ponderosa Mobile Home Park and will be a part of their build teams. On Sunday, May 7th, we'll have a serve fair at church where we can learn about ways to serve others and meet the needs of people in our community. We'll also be collecting food for the Emergency Family Assistance Association.
On May 7th at the Thornton campus, we'll be highlighting those who are actively bringing justice and mercy into our community. One of the ways we're going to do that is through a partnership with Food for Hope, as we do a food drive and gather food 2 Sundays on April 30th and May 7th. Food for Hope provides food resources to children and family in Adams County. We're excited to partner with them again this year and see what God's going to do. We'll also have opportunities to learn and to support other ministries in the community, such as homeless ministry, providing resources, learning about those who put together homeless bags that we can equip you with to bring into our community. We'll also have opportunities like Wood Glen Elementary, a local elementary school where they're looking for support for teachers, for those who can come in and read and provide support and stability to students in their program.
We're looking forward to the 6-8 Project weekend with you, where together we will seek justice, mercy, love, and humility.